Okay, so boom, that time cross out, see Donnie, hit the compound. So I'm sitting to myself, I'm cooling, I'm chilling, I'm minding my business like I always do. You know what I'm saying? It's a train day. Now, if you don't know what a train day is, let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary. And if you ain't never been to the penitentiary, I advise you never go to the penitentiary. Now, a train day is when people coming from other institutions on the bus, or they coming from the county jail and they about to come into the penitentiary. So normally when the train run, people come out on the rock because they trying to see who done came from what institution, who's affiliated with what, and they trying to see who the new faces is. Now, depending on who you are, you watching for different reasons. Some people are predators, so they watching to see who's soft. They watching to see who can be played with, who can't be played with. Some people watching to see if they can go and take something from somebody. Some people watching to see if some money done came. And when I say if some money done came, they waiting, they looking to see, okay, who gonna be buying narcotics in here, because they people gonna send them money in slick way to, you know what I'm saying, to protect, for them to get through. It's different things people looking at things for. Me, I was the type of dude who was really, because I was a community type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I really liked the pods that I was in because I was around a lot of old heads. And then on top of that, like the OGs, it ain't no matter what they were affiliated with, like the mature men in the pod, they wasn't with that nonsense. So I was one of them who was with, let's have a good community in here. Now, you can't control anything in penitentiary. Certain things just gonna happen. But if you got a cool, laid-back pod, then that's gonna keep you out of trouble. You know, especially if you got a parole date, such as myself, or you trying to go to the VG and you trying to avoid all of these lockdowns. Me, I'm sitting back watching who coming in to see who the knuckleheads is, and whoever the knuckleheads is. When that thing come full circle and all the affiliates come together and they want to know who the problem is, I'm most definitely one of them. Yeah, man, cause your homeboy, look, I ain't even gonna lie, cuz ain't your homeboy always into something. Yeah, let's go on and get him up out of here. I'm one of them who trying to protect the peace in the pod. So as they coming in the pod, it's a dude. They come in, you know what I'm saying, had a little limp, you know what I'm saying, but when he came in, I noticed that the homeboys on 6-0 went over there with a lot of hospitality. Now, when they homeboys come in, they out, but you can tell a different excitement, as if this dude had some kind of status. So when he coming in, I'm noticing they going over there, boom, boom. They talking about they finna cook meals and they finna do all this. So I'm wondering to myself, okay, who is this? And is he gonna be a problem? Is he gonna come in here trying to be competitive with who got to move and what type of cat is this? I don't know who he is. And my guy, old head Nick, come walking. He pulled up on me, what you got going on, Joe T? I said, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just sitting here chilling, seeing who coming off the train. He said, yeah, I see old cross out, see Donnie up there. They done let see Donnie back on the compound. I said, who is see Donnie? He said, this dude right there. How you see y'all, that homeboy right there? He put his cane on the little thing, on the rear. He said, see all that homeboys. He said, but they better watch it. That boy right there ain't nothing to play with, Joe T. That boy right there ain't nothing to play with. I'm telling you, I was back in the day, you know what I'm saying, back down at Brushy Mountain with him. I remember when he first come out the train, man, and what he was locked up for, you know what I'm saying? I said, what happened? He said, man, he had it going on the town. He had it going on the town, and some of his homeboys tried to do him, man. They run in and they robbed him, and from my understanding, if I remember right, when they robbed him, he ended up seeing one of their tattoos or something. He knew who somebody was. You know what I'm saying? So he let him get it, you know what I'm saying? He let him go on about their business. And then he had put some of his younger homies, some of his little homies, you know what I'm saying, on who did it. And they went on a mission, man, and they off two of them. Joe T went in, took care of their business, got the boy stuff, you know what I'm saying, got whatever extra they had, took it back to him. Well, later on, and when they started investigating the murder, whatever happened, they ended up getting them young dudes. And the young dude was told, oh, C. Donnie, man, they gave C. Donnie 30 years apiece for both of the bodies on facilitation of murder, man. And yeah, I remember when he came down to the compound, he wasn't nothing to play with. Man, them dudes trying to walk in, you know what I'm saying, when he first got there, you know, a lot back in the day, they used to come in the cell, you know what I'm saying, to check you, see if you gonna go or not. And they tried it with C. Donnie, man, and C. Donnie had went in there, and they went in there, he whooped 2-3 of them, Joe T. He whooped 2-3 of them, and they were just going in there to hard check it, man. And He going there, he probably done seen a lot of movies, you know what I'm saying, about the penitentiary and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people watch the movies, and when people come in the cell and they doing a heart check, Joe T, you know, that a lot of people feel like I need to go on and go, man. Shoot, see, Donnie just went off in there, man, and then from there, you know, it's pretty much laid his bone. Before you know it, man, it wasn't a year or two, man. See, Donnie had a compound, but see, Donnie was one of them dudes, commercial break me, please, that was like G. Edgar Hoover. Trust me, man?
Yeah, I ran into the money machine.
Okay. I've been thinking, man, you know what, this is bullshit, all this shit, please. Living the life we living, man, and trying to get to a transition. I've been trying to figure out how the fuck is it that I'm comfortable around snakes, more so than just normal, regular motherfuckers, man.
It's instinct, man. You know, a regular motherfucker not a threat to you, so you won't look at him that way.
Nah, cause one day a nigga don't want to be in this shit. A nigga want to do something different, and this shit right here, it control everything a nigga in.
But shit, how we expect to do anything different without this though?
That's what I'm trying to explain. A nigga don't want to do this shit forever, but everything that a nigga connected to, that's what they want right here. They want the clothes, they want the cars, nigga with the jewelry. Nigga can't trust his homeboy, nigga can't trust bitches. Nigga can't trust none of this shit, cause it's all connected to this shit right here. You remember they movie Bad Boys when they went upstairs? And they were playing the exterminator, and the rats was up there eating all the money and shit.
Yeah, they were eating the money and shit.
It was symbolic to this shit right here. It's a reflection of this shit right here. Everybody you connected to, this what they want to do. They want to munch off this shit here.
So, hold on, wait. So you saying that the niggas that I'm fucking with, they only fucking with me because I can get them some money?
I mean, you better take a closer look at this shit. I fuck with you. I don't trust a motherfucking soul though, my nigga. At any given time, this shit right here, this can change anything. Everything got a price. Everything got a price. But man, like I was saying, one day a nigga wanna get out of this shit, man. But I don't know what it look like outside of this.
But it's all we know, bro. Like, what we supposed to do?
I guess the answer would be trust God. But how do a man trust God that ain't got no relationship with God? And if you haven't seen Traps on Patreon, I need you to go over to Patreon. The link is in the description. If you don't see the link in the description, just jump in the comment section and add, where is the link? I'm gonna send it to you. We're about to finish up the season finale for season 1. We'll be finishing it this week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully airing it by next week. If you ain't already over there, go over and support your guy. If you haven't already seen my interview on the 85 South Show to be the #1. But I ain't even knowing they done made a call on me. So I'm sitting down talking to my homeboy, youngster. And he was like, man, Joe T, we was gonna ride with you, bro. I said, ride with me for what? He said, bro, they made a call on you. He said, didn't nobody tell you at the bottom of the hill. Like, Joe T, they made a call to say they were gonna smash you. He was like, but we ain't honoring the call because the administration gone. I said, and they want me to be the #1 and them folks were gonna put their hands on me? He was like, yeah, bro. I said, nah, take me out the ballot, bro. I don't even, like, at that point, I was really tired. Because what you said at 6 minutes?
Yeah.
I took a 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I took a phone from a dude that he wasn't nothing. We went half on the phone. I tricked him, finessed him. We go half on the phone, and I quit letting him use the phone, and he what they call a friend of the folks. And he went and told the folks. They try to make me get a phone back. Make a long story short, I tried to finesse it again.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
And that's what they call disruption of organizational unity. And they said I caused a big ruckus. So I ended up getting a 6-minute violation. I'm fighting 3 people at one time, one rotating for when one get tired. They about killed me.
Yeah.
Man, they about killed me.
Oh, so these niggas tagging in like a video game, nigga.
Nah, real talk.
So these niggas just...
Yeah, like he tired, bro. Get fresh hands. They call it get fresh hands.
You catch your breath and you go ahead and whoop his ass.
Nah, they
But
about
it's a nigga over there that got, that's...
Yeah, they about killed me.
Okay.
Nah, they about killed me now. I was tired then, but then when they did that, I was really tired. And then there was another brother who it's called plugging out or getting out count.
That shit crazy, man.
Nah, it's real great.
No, don't send a new nigga. Hey, I ain't done with you. Give me that nigga. Give me that. I almost got this nigga, man. Give me that nigga, man.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah, they did something bogus. They did something bogus to a young dude, man, and I was like, man, it's over with. And I need you to go over to the 85 South Show and support your guy. So he started explaining. He like, so G. Edgar Hoover was one of the dudes who always knew who had what going on, what they had done. He always collected secrets. Cross Out C. Donnie was pretty much the same way. How, you know what I'm saying, old head Nick was explaining it to me. And how he ended up being in power and getting in position was pretty much one of the 48 laws of power. We watch 50 Cent exercise it all the time. He just annihilates any kind of competition or anybody he feel that can be his equal. He always trying to find something, you know what I'm saying? And penitentiary rules is most definitely in effect. And the way to strip a man down in the penitentiary is strip the protection or strip whatever masculinity or whatever people look at, that fear that people got, and you humanize the person. And see, that's one of the worst things that can happen to somebody with some status or somebody who's trying to just breeze on through the penitentiary, because it's like when you get labeled or somebody put a name or a tag on you or something, you can't get rid of it in the penitentiary. I don't care how many fights you win after that. I don't care if you poke somebody after that. They guess what they gonna say? Oh yeah, he such and such. He'll poke you, but he most definitely such and such. They ain't gonna let that go. And when that happens, it wear on you, because in the penitentiary, you can't get away. You have to live there every single day around all the people who now know your secrets, who now know your insecurities, who now know your vulnerabilities. And regardless of how tough you try to act after that, they going to hold that over your head, and you going to be constantly trying to prove yourself. And guess what? It ain't going to never become what it was before that happened. And Cross Out C. Donnie understood that like the bar. 9 times out of 10, he understood that because he grew up around the old heads in the penitentiary before the penitentiary started getting watered down. You can always tell who done time around some real guys versus some guys who came when it was watered down. The people who come when it's watered down, how they carry themselves, it's just flaky. How them other ones, because it's gonna get dangerous. It's gonna get dangerous real quick, and you know it's gonna get dangerous real quick. And he was one of them dudes. See, Donnie, you know what I'm saying? He used to work out all the time. When he work out, you know what I'm saying, he always had the shirt off too, you know what I'm saying? He had got into it, you know what I'm saying, got into it in one of the penitentiary, he had got stabbed, and they cut him off, whatever happened, but you know what I'm saying? But my guy was cut up, and you could tell how he carried himself, you know what I'm saying? He really was super observant, but for the wrong reasons every single time. My guy's trying to find out what's going on, who got it, you know what I'm saying, and all this is that. Him coming to the compound, it's already a big homie who pretty much got 6-0 at the time. Now, power struggles happen. Just because you got the big homie status or this and that, it doesn't matter, because a lot of people already looking to the big homie that's been on the compound. They already got it. They already trust him. They already trust his guidance of what's going on. See, Donnie, one of them dudes who feel like he need to be in complete control, and that's where they started bumping heads. And you can tell that. My first encounter with C. Donnie was because one of the homeboys owed me some money. And he always pulling up on me. When you get to talking with your hands, he know I got the COS position. He probably done his research. He already know I stay out of the way. I got a little something going on every now and then, you know what I'm saying? I got plenty of commissary. I run a little store. So when he do his research, 9 times out of 10, he knowing whoever these folks who coming to holler at me, they either trying to get something going, they either owe me some money, or they trying to bum. One of the three. So one of the homeboys always come and holler at me, and you could tell in the penitentiary when somebody just trying to pop cone real quick, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they getting over you, feel like they being slick. Nah, I ain't even stunting you over the little bread that you owe. But the homeboy he was trying to cross out was real close to the dude that was the big homie on the compound. So what he hoping to do is find something on him so he can get information on the big homie. Now, he pulled up on me. Man, what you got going on, Joe T? voice a little raspy. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, we looking at each other. So man, I ain't doing nothing. Chile. Man, you one of the cool guys in the unit, you know what I'm saying? I heard a lot about you, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing you out here chilling and you know what I'm saying, and minding your own business, you know what I'm saying? You would have survived back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when penitentiary was the penitentiary. You know you talking to an old head when they say that phrase right there. When the penitentiary was the penitentiary. Nowadays, man, the OT, man, these dudes in here, man, they water down, they flaky, man, they fake, you know what I'm saying? They run around here and they not knowing, you know, so somebody put that blade in them from their stomach and come out their back, OT, like, man, I was down there with your daddy. I was down there with your daddy, man, when he had the compound over the guys, man, and I remember when all that stuff happened, man. Joe T wasn't going, man. Joe T a real solid one, man. And I remember the homeboys coming over and hollering at me, telling me what's going on, and I was like, man, dude, I ain't going for that, none of that right there. But man, Joe T, when I first came in the penitentiary, man, these boys felt like it was okay to mess with them boys, Joe T. And I was like, where's this conversation going? Like, what is he talking about? He said, man, and, you know, then they were talking about if you got a certain amount of time, you know what I'm saying, it was okay to be doing what you were doing with them boys. Joe T, I despise that. And then I ain't never agreed with that. You know, a man gonna do his time, I ain't gonna do his time, but I ain't never been down with that right there. I'm not knowing that the time is a guilty conscience talking. He said, but my homeboy, I always be coming up here and hollering at you, man. And my homeboy's been hollering at me, talking about this drug addiction they got around here, you know what I'm saying, messing with that white girl, right, that Christina Aguilera. He said, man, Yo T, so what done happened is, some of the homeboy done had to pay something in debts. And I ain't trying to get in business or nothing, but at this point now, man, we trying to eliminate all of the weak links. And whatever the boy owe you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cover that. Don't even worry about that right there, man, cause that boy finna end up in the back, and I ain't never been one of the homies who interfere in there and the thing about getting people out the compound when they owe other people that's affiliated, you know what I'm saying? I know your status or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did my research, I know you're good people, but I just want to let you know that he probably finna roll, and on the strip for that, I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna take care of that. I just need to know how much it is, because I'm making my rounds and making sure I can take care of what he done. You know, that's all I want to do. At the time, I'm knowing he popping game, but I don't even care, because at this point right here, we playing chess. This is not checkers. I said, he owe me 150, okay, 150. He get the rub in his pockets like this here, like he on the tap. 150, okay. Now on the strength of me keeping it real with you, Joe T, penitentiary rules in effect, you know, when you got a balance with a business out on the town. Now I've been locked up a long time, but I know this right here. When you got a balance on something out on the town, and you don't pay that balance, it go on your credit. They call it collections, and they go into collections, right? And around tax time, they know people finna get their money, and what they do is they make a deal, and they know you got the money. They know you might not want to spend all the money. I'm already knowing where you're going. So what they say is, look, in this time frame right here, if you can pay this amount right here, we kill it all. So Joe T, with me coming to let you know 9 times 10, he finna go to the back. If I can give you half of that, can we consider that they dead? See, boy, this character record. I said, yeah, I'll take a little 75 piece. Yeah, because it's better to have that 75 than nothing at all. I said, who is this cat? I said, that was so whatever happened after that, he go and holler at the homeboy, and I'm guessing it didn't go the way that he wanted it to go. The homeboy reporting it to the big homie. And you could tell when any affiliation got something going on in the penitentiary. They all in the pod. he got that raspy voice, and you can hear, man, I don't care about none of that. Any of these homeboys in here doing drugs that they can't control themselves, man, and they own that, man, on crib, man. That ain't what's going on the hood, and I understand ain't no laws and this, that, and we gang banging, but look at her, I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody run around here on, you can tell he in there going off or whatever, right? So that don't go the way he wanted it to go. All of this going on within 2-3 weeks. It's a boy in the pod that I done seen cross out see Donnie talking to several times. This one of them boys that's been locked up for a long time. And you can always tell they've been locked up for a long time because all the old heads who've been locked be cool with them and they know them. It ain't because they got something going on with them 9 times out of 10. This is when the penitentiary was the penitentiary. The boys was more trustworthy than regular stand-up guys. And it still was like that when I was in the penitentiary. If you telling a boy to hold something, they doing it. They ain't stealing from you. They ain't getting in debt. They ain't doing none of that. They gonna keep their word. They ain't finna be... That's what it was. And that's why a boy word in the penitentiary is dangerous. Because everybody know if a boy say something, they know they telling the truth because they know they can't play them type of games in the penitentiary. So their character is on point. Trustworthy is on point. So if it come down to it, that boy understand he got one bargaining chip. And that's, if I say something, it's gonna be solid because I ain't around here getting over robbing Peter to pay Paul and doing all of this nonsense. If it come down to it and he open his mouth, somebody in trouble. I don't care if you try to flip it, boom, boom, you're going down. And 9 times out of 10, that boy gonna have something on you to let them folk know it's solid. Because just like on the street, them dudes in the penitentiary, they like to pillow talk with them boys. So if they done got that, they done start talking about the affiliation. They done started talking about personal stuff. They done started talking about their family. It becomes like a relationship on the town. So when that boy open his mouth, trust me, he got A, B, and C and X, Y, Z, and I promise you, they gonna knock you out the park. Every single time. Now, evidently, see Donnie had got wind that the big homie on the compound had something going on with the boy. Now, this was the big homie move. The big homie move at lockdown was he get the homeboy who he tried to get, you know what I'm saying, all them debt so he can cross them out. He would get the homeboy to go take the phone to the boy. But that was to cover his tracks. But then the boy would always come out and take the phone to the big homie. 9 times out of 10, the homie up under him who was getting high had them debts knew that. And he knew he was going to have some kind of a whole lot of protection on the big homie by keeping them secret. So it come down to it, C. Donnie done start, cross-out C. Donnie done start doing his investigation and found out that he messing with. So whatever he offered the boy, I have absolutely no idea. What did he threaten the boy with? I have absolutely no idea. What did he say to the boy? I don't know. All I know is he convinced him to pull this move. He gives the boy his phone. The boy is taking the phone back. He holding both of the phones. He taking the phone back when lockdown, when the count cleared. When he taking the phone back over there though, see Donnie done told him, have that phone on and make sure it's recording. I want to hear what that boy be saying to you when you going in that cell. The boy goes in the cell and does just that. He in there 2-3 minutes, make it look like a little quick conversation or whatever, boom, 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 where it don't look too suspicious. Everybody know it looks suspicious if the count clear, boom. You come straight out of your cell, you go to another cell, boom. You either took something to that person, or you went and got something from that person and you come right back out of the cell. So it's only right if you doing that, boom, come out, maybe speak to somebody, boom, hit the microwave, boom, maybe walk a lap or two, boom, let the call out happen, boom, 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 people moving around, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe go stand over by the tape, then fade to the cell. When you fade to the cell, it's only right that you sit in there for a little time, like you actually went in there. I'm talking to them, they talking back, y'all was conversing, y'all having a whole little conversation, y'all chopped it up, then come out of the cell with some commissary or something in your hand so it's visible, so it don't look. But everybody know penitentiary rules in effect. After you done a certain amount of time, you know every move, you know what they doing before they do it and why they doing it. You trying to throw off everybody and what y'all not all, they all wasn't realize we was all institutionalized at the time. We think we slick, we ain't slick. Just like in the streets code, the street guidelines, the street ways, they do not advance. People who thinking they getting over or slick on the police, you're slow. Because the police, that's advancing. They know where your car department's at. They know where your spots at. They tapping phones. They got informants. And these dope boys and people in the streets seem to still think they smarter than the system. You're not. Laws is advancing. You don't know nothing about no laws. You think your money gonna go get you a good lawyer. They gonna fight these laws for you. The lawyer know you're slow. And from the streets, you don't know nothing about no motions. You got jailhouse lawyers when you're down in the county. You're slow as hell for just. And then this you go to they playing them games. They just don't want me to ball. They. Who is they? Who is they? You the one that's retarded. You retarded, you're slow, and you're a whole bunch of more things. If you're thinking, yeah, keep on playing them reindeer games you want to. And when they flip you, toss you and turn you, put you on that train, and you go in the system, and go in there and tell them that same thing. And them jailhouse lawyers in the penitentiary gonna run game on you too, because you're still slow. So the boy come out of the cell, right? Wow. He fade on over. When he fade over, he got the little shorts on, whatever. He got his pig tucked. Yeah, they doing all that in the penitentiary. And I'm just being transparent with you. You know they doing it in the penitentiary because when they got the shorts on, all that you could tell, ain't no print, ain't nothing you can tell. I don't know if they had it tied up or what, that they got the shorts pulled up like they got a big print. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with you. It ain't a man who been in the penitentiary that was some boys at who was dressing like boys and thought they was women. Ain't no way. So we ain't even gonna play the reindeer game. They walk around with big purr. They walk around like they got big purr and they got pig taped all the way up under they whatever, and they walk around like that all day long. So the boy done went over wherever he got the phone is where he got the phone. He goes in this man's cell. He in there 2-3 minutes. Boom, he come out of the cell. He go to see Donnie. See Donnie comes out of his cell. I'm watching it all. See Donnie comes out of his cell and stands there for a little minute. The big homie comes out of his cell. You hear C. Donnie, hey, cub, hey, cub, let me holler at you real quick, cub. He ain't waste no time at all. I see old head Nick walking. Joe T, what you got going on? I said, man, I ain't doing nothing, just sitting here chilling, man. I said, man, your homeboy, cross out C. Donnie, man, he said, man, he said, yeah, man, he said, man, you know, he had that on his name at one time. He had that on his name. I said, what was that? He was like, man, you know, back when penitentiary, man, you know, when them dudes, man, they was. And I've noticed he wanted to tell me, but he didn't want to tell me because he didn't want me to repeat that because he knows cross out C. Donnie is a monster. Man, you know, he that boy he cool with, man, you know. I don't know if he's still getting down, but I know back in the day, you know what I'm saying, his name had got associated with, you know what I'm saying, that's probably why they still, I said, huh? So that right there would make sense as to whatever relationship they had, what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it would make sense as to why he said what he said to me. But clearly, he done made his rounds and people ain't bringing or talk, you know what I'm saying? Because that mess with your mental when you're in the penitentiary. And you saying too much and you ain't got no business saying it. And people realize, oh, Oh, you telling on yourself, but you ain't telling on yourself because you call yourself trying to protect yourself. You thought you was sleeping. And I didn't peep game what you got going on. So that's what that situation was. The big homie goes in the cell. All of a sudden, dramatic effect me, please. 2 or 3 days later, what we noticed was Donnie got the bomb because the big homie, the girl that he had at the time, my guy had that tobacco, he had the coke, he had the dog food. My guy had phone. He had it all. 2-3 days go by. The little homie that was under him, that was making all the plays, that was pretty much the middleman. He ain't even the middleman no more. Matter of fact, he moved to a whole nother part. Now, Donnie is in a position and doing everything that dude was doing, and some more, and some more. So then it come to a point where I get he done went and got the bomb. He done went and got the bomb from the girl. He getting it direct at this point. And at this point, get what? The big homie ain't got no choice. I ain't said what happened yet. Big homie ain't got no choice. So the room is, he pulls up on the girl and he tells her, now at this point, you work for me. You gonna do whatever I tell you when I tell you. Because the truth of the matter is, if this information get to the internal affairs, this is an introduction into a penal facility. That is a street charge. That is a felony. You'll never be able to work for the government again, and that'll be on your record. And so, the girl at that point in the penitentiary, you spook because you wondering. He done let her know, now, I know you probably wondering what done happened, but this is what done happened. That boy that you messing with, like them boys. Now, the best thing for you to do is you need to go mess with a real one, and I'm a real one. I know you were probably wondering the couple of last times that, you know what I'm saying, he probably done told you and put me in position, but he ain't no choice but to put me in position because it's either he gonna put me in a position or he gonna go way back in the back. Hold your tongue real quick while I'm talking to you and let me finish talking before you say what you got to say, because I ain't the one to play with. Now, he done got caught, he messing with the boy and he probably don't believe me or listen to this, yo. He pulls out his phone, this room, and on the phone you hear the boy open the door. Bless his cell. I appreciate that. Everything good. Everything always good. You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'll be better though. My homeboys ain't around. Whatever. Hands him the phone. He was like, well, just let me know if you just let me know when you need me. I'm gonna be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out in the park just doing me. He turns to leave out of the cell and you hear the big homie say, hey, go on do that thing for me real quick before you walk out here. What? He say, just go on, bend over, toot it up real quick at the door real quick. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Like you looking out of the door. He done had the boy bend over at the window while he do whatever he do. And then the boy leave out. All of us on the record. Nah, I know you proud of it, but look, this is what's going on in the penitentiary. 9 times out of 10, we ain't coming to these dudes. There are a lot of people respect and they think real, but from here on out, you're dealing with me. And you let him know if you want to, but it ain't gonna matter. Because he gonna keep his mouth closed, he don't keep his mouth closed, I'm gonna send him on back into the back. Now what's your number here? He get the girl number. He take the move completely. Him and the big homie end up having words in the pod. Donnie don't even expose him. He just go back and forth with him. That's over with, cuz. And you already know, like I know, your best bet is to just leave that alone, cuz. Just leave that alone. The next day, Donnie, cross out Donnie, stand. He done took the tobacco that he done gave. You said something going on. He done gave some tobacco to every little homie and done told them what was going on, but told them not to make a move yet. He gonna let them know when to make the move. My guy did not play no games. This one of the coldest crossouts in the penitentiary. My guy done paid everybody, done let everybody know what's going on. Ain't nobody really fool. He tell him not to make a move. My guy stands on the table. Now look here, it's a new sheriff in town. I'm on talking to my homeboys. Now look, we don't believe in that nonsense that a lot of these jokers believe in. I know everybody probably wondering, man, what he got going on? That boy, and man, what a boy. And he point at the big homie. The big homie got 2-3 of the homeboys over there with him. The big homie say, hey, cuz, what you got going on? He said, no. What you got going on, cuz? With that boy. Man, quit playing these games with me, cuz. And at that point, both of the homeboys on left and right grab him. Now, cuz, what you got going on? Man, y'all better get up off me, man. Y'all know what's up with me. Now, look here. If you want me to play that recording for everybody in this pod, I play that recording for everybody in this pod. Like I said, you messing with that boy. And as of right now, you got 24 hours. Either you gonna go to the back by force or choice. That's up to you. Y'all turn him loose. He ain't gonna do nothing. He know what's up with me. Let him go. They let the boy go. In that moment right there, you see a demonstration of power. He don't only make that move to put fear in him. He put fear in all the homeboys and let him, I ain't stunting nothing. This is how it's gonna go, and it's gonna go exactly how I wanted to go. And that's just what it is. The man go in the cell and lock himself in the cell, the big homie. He go in the cell and lock himself. See, Donnie goes over there. Papa, hey, cuz. So what you doing, cuz? Okay, then. That's what I do. And I'm gonna let you know right now. It don't matter what compound you go to. Whatever compound you go to, it's gonna be the same. Young. All right, young. He walks off the door. The man checks in. 2-3 days go by. Old head Nick pulls up on him. Hey, Joe T, you got going on? I said, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. Just chilling. He said, man, that was crazy the other day, wasn't it? I said, man, what? I said, man, dude, hey, he ain't nothing to play. He said, man, that's exactly how it was at Brushy Mountain, man. That boy was something off of, man. I'm talking about Cross-Out King for real. He said, man, he said, crazy thing is, man, how he did it. That boy. The boy at the time, now it's always 2 or 3 of them. It ain't a whole lot of them in the pod. 2 or 3 of them. That boy done told another boy what's going on. That fool with another homeboy that's on 6-0. The boy tell the boy that's on 6-0 that back in the day he had something going on with Cross-Out C. Donnie. He called himself thinking he finna pull the move that Cross-Out C. Donnie pulled. He thinking he finna tell the boy that he messing with to get whatever he can get on C. Donnie. C. Donnie already knowing how them boys work. He done got in the boy ear and told the boy that he think that boy had something going on with another homie. You need to watch. Now that boy at that point understand he got to cover his tracks. So with knowing that, the boy done seen what was going on, and come to find out, he questioning the boy because the homie done sent him. The boy beat the other boy up, made him check in. After he make him check in, he tells C. Donnie that the homeboy was trying to pull the move. C. Donnie pulls the boy in the cell, pulls the homie in the cell. What's up, cuz? What you trying to? The little homie tells him, man, hey, cuz, I don't know what's going on, but room is, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, man, he called himself trying to buck C. Donnie. C. Donnie calls the homeboys in the cell. Just bring everybody on in here right now. Just gonna bring everybody in here, cause I don't want to put my hands on you, and then you go out here and try to say, you know what I'm saying, let's just get on in. He playing chess, not checkers. The homeboys going in the cell. They having this discussion. Now this right here is pure D. It's craftiness. This is warfare at this point. So he tell the little homie. So the little homie just pulled up on me, right? The little homie gonna tell me that rumor is that I had something going on with that boy back in the day. They had something going on with your big homie. Now, if you in your feelings about what happened to your big homie, didn't say that. He tried to make it like it wasn't even about what he heard, but more so about how they feel. Now, then you go on and say what you got to say, but say it to me. But what we ain't gonna have with me being the big homie here, You ain't gonna be running around here starting rumors. Cause see, that's how it started. People go around start saying little stuff. And what you trying to do, you trying to plant a seed. You trying to plant a seed, but you see, I'm one of them dudes that when Penitentiary was Penitentiary. So I believe in dealing with stuff head on. Now, if anybody here feel some type of way, go ahead and say what you gotta say right now. Don't get in your little cliques, your little squads. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to divide and conquer, because that ain't gonna happen. Because then you gonna have to see me come. Now, cuz son said he heard that whatever. Ain't none of the homeboys said nothing. Now, cuz, let me explain something to you. See, what you done was, loose lips sink ships. See, if you really felt that way, you should have handled it right. You should have went about it a different way. Get whatever information that you need, so it ain't nothing that I had to say. See, at this point, you ain't got no leg to stand on. And now, I know a lot of y'all ain't finna like one from the sea, but even if it was true, you can't prove it. You know, and in the court of law, it ain't about what you know, it's about what you can prove. Now, right now, homie, if I go in your mouth, it'll be because you lying, because you ain't got nothing. If I chose to smash you to the point of where you lose all your respect here in the penitentiary, and beat the brakes off of you, because that's what I'm gonna do, cuz. I'm gonna beat you. Then you gonna have to explain yourself everywhere you go after that, for opening up your mouth and not knowing what you're talking about when you think you know what you're talking about. So how you wanna settle this, cuz, while we got all the homeboys in this area right now? Man, cuz, I'm just saying, I ain't hearing none of that. All that talking like, you know what I'm saying, because you old head and I'm supposed to, man, ain't nobody scared of you, cuz. Cuz, them, the room is, you mess with that boy back in the day. I ain't saying that's what you had going on now, but if that's what you had going on and you crossed out cuz that way, man, cuz that ain't straight. That's all I'm saying. If you ain't doing it, let it is what it is. But, so let me ask you something. If I go get that boy right now, because what we ain't gonna do is play with me. If I go get that boy right now, what that boy gonna say about that other boy that he just sent back here to the back? And I don't know what he gonna say. I don't even know what they got into. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Nah, it everything they gonna do with you. Good, go get that boy. And what we know in the penitentiary, that the boy ain't gonna lie. Because the boy know if he dealing with something that's affiliated, and he playing the type of game, that boy know 9 times 10, he ain't gonna never make it home. He said, we gonna end up on that lifeline. So we gonna wait that boy, we gonna settle it right now, since you want to, that's what you want to know. I said, yeah. The boy come in the cell. Now, I ain't even put you in this position again, but why did you have to smash on that boy? And if you lie, you know what's gonna happen. Why did you have to smash on that boy? I ain't trying to, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Because he's supposed to be messing with one of y'all homeboys, and he was asking a bunch of questions about you, and I felt like they was just trying to start a bunch of mess, so I smashed him, and he ended up with your homeboy. And he pointed down, you can leave. Now, as I said before, it ain't about what you know, it's about what you can prove. If you want to ask that boy something, you can ask. But if that boy say no, when that boy just said yes, knowing the situation, he can put himself in for lying, I'm gonna let the little homie take care of you. He called him, hey, come here real quick. Man, I know you, man, what y'all think, cuz? The boy walk out. He walk out. They smash him. He go to the hole too. Penitentiary rules is in effect. Cross out, see Donnie. Oh, and I got a story when he got stabbed. And he ended up, if you want to hear that story, this is what I need you to do. Go subscribe to my other YouTube channel. It's Okay, so boom 1. I'm gonna put it in the comment section. I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm about to start vlogging. I got me a new toy. I want to show everybody the process of what I do, how I do it. I want to show people how to make money on YouTube. I want to show people how to make money on social media. I want to show my growth in a different way. I'm finna finish the finale of Traps. I got a few other things going on. Growing a lot spiritually, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I continue to stay in the Word. I love story time. Like I always tell you, I love what I do. It ain't run its course. I just ain't as enthused as I was, and that's probably why I don't drop as many videos as I have, because I'm trying to make sure I don't get stuck in this bubble. I've been doing other things, and my mind has just done, you know what I'm saying? I just done grew. And at this point, I'm gonna let some of y'all, I want some of y'all to grow with me. So if you've been trying to figure out how to do social media or something that you want to do, go subscribe to my other channel, Okay So Boom 1. I'm gonna drop it in the description. I'm about to start vlogging, and I got a bunch of stories recorded in my phone right now. I just hadn't uploaded them because I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying? I've just been doing other stuff, man, and you know, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, cross out see Donnie. Man, y'all hold it down.